I took my brother off the Costco card I pay for, so I've had an executive membership for like 6 years. When my brother Danny moved back to our city last spring, he was between jobs and I felt bad, so I added him as the free household member. You get one. I figured he'd grab paper towels, some frozen stuff, whatever. Help him stretch a rough patch. That's it. Danny's 34. I'm 38. We've always been fine, not close, but fine. The first month he texted me a photo of a receipt. Hey, can you Venmo me for this? It was technically a household run. It was $180. I looked at it. Rotisserie chickens, a case of energy drinks, and a 65-inch TV mount. I said the mount wasn't really household. He said, bro, it's for the living room. That's the household. He doesn't live with me. He's never lived with me. I let it go and didn't send the money. Then it just kept going. He started using the card like it was his. Costco tracks purchases under the membership, so every couple weeks I'd get the email summary and there's Danny buying tires, buying a generator, buying a whole flat of steaks. He put it on his own money, sure, but he was using my membership, my executive 2% rewards, which come back to me on my card, and then he started asking for those too. You're getting like $2,000 a year in rewards off my spending. That's kind of mine, honestly. I told him the rewards were tied to my account because it's my membership that I pay $130 a year for. He goes, so you're profiting off your own brother now. That's the thing about Danny. Everything flips. You do him a favor and 3 weeks later, the favor is a debt you owe him. The part that actually got me was the gas. Costco gas is cheap and you need the card to get in. Danny started filling up there daily. Fine, whatever, gas is gas. But then his girlfriend has the card. Then his girlfriend's brother has a photo of the card on his phone. I found this out because a manager called me. Somebody had been flagged trying to return a pressure washer they said was bought on my membership, no receipt, and it got escalated because the return history was, in his words, unusually high for a single household account. I called Danny. I said, how many people have my membership number? He said, I don't keep a list, man. I said, that's a yes to too many. He goes, why do you even care? It's not costing you anything. It was costing me my account. That's what it costs. One more flag and they close the whole thing. 6 years gone and I'm the name on it. So last Tuesday I drove to Costco on my lunch break and had them pull Danny off as household member. Took 4 minutes. The girl at the desk printed me a new card with just my name and said, do you want to add anyone else today? I said no. I said I was good. I didn't tell him. I figured he'd notice. He noticed Thursday. 7 p.m. he calls and he's already hot. I'm standing at the gas pump and it's declining my membership. What did you do? I said, I took you off the card. Silence. Then, you're serious. Over the pressure washer thing? That wasn't even me. I said, it was somebody holding a photo of my card, so functionally, yeah, it was you. He starts going off. How I'm petty, how family shares, how he's between jobs and I'm just kicking him while he's down, how mom's gonna hear about this. He actually said, you added me. You can't just unadd me. I said, I added you to buy paper towels. You turned it into a franchise. He said, so this is you choosing money over your brother. And I said, no. This is me choosing my name over your convenience. Get your own membership. It's $65. He said $65 was a lot right now. I said, then I guess you understand why I didn't want it on my account. He hung up, called my mom that night, told her I cut him off out of nowhere, made me sound like I'd changed the locks on him. She called me the next morning already sighing, doing the he's your brother thing. I told her to ask Danny how many people had a photo of my card. She went quiet, said she talked to him, and I could tell she already knew the answer. He signed up for his own Costco membership Saturday. Basic tier. Texted me a picture of the card, no message, just the card. I didn't reply. He's got his 2% now.